Cancer, welcome to your February love month prediction reading. This is for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and welcome cross watchers. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. There's plenty more videos where this one came from. Pick cards, collective readings, lots of zodiac readings as well. There's something better. Whoa. Whoa. Romance, yes, twice. Unlikely if you believe, and reconsider. This is a lot, so we're gonna like ask for really specific messages, please, Spirit. Wow, what is going on, Cancer? Cancer, please, Spirit. What is going on for love for Cancer? You're ready. You're ready for clarity, I just heard. You're ready for the truth. Oof. Again, so many cards. Compromise. Wow, what is going on? Interesting. Really clear messages for love. What do they really need to know? What's the clarity that they're ready for? Give it to us. Now the cards have gone quiet. I'm going to put this deck down. If you believe is there again, okay? So I'm going to put that deck there for a second. Let's go to this one. There's something better, I feel, if you're ready. If you believe that you are ready, there is something better. Are you about to take off on an adventure? And you're like, I'm not sure that I can do this. But it's been calling you for a while and you know that there's something better out there. You feel like it's unlikely that you're going to get it, but there's no need to worry because you are ready. Trust yourself here, Cancer. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. And this expansion energy that I'm getting off, if you believe, it feels healthy. Okay? It feels like abundance. It feels like passion. It feels like creative ideas. It feels like healing too, with that like macabre style star crystal in the middle there. And again, it's giving me like sacred geometry vibes. So you could be called to a certain place in the world and you're heading out on an adventure to actually like experience that. But I do feel like that's where love comes in. New moon in Scorpio, go deeper, and new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. I feel like you're being asked to lead yourself and go deeper into what you want and what you believe you want, what you believe you're worth. There's a strong message through all the readings today for this month that we are breaking the typical commercialized version of love that is sold to us in February. And what we're really coming to terms with, all of us, is a deep-rooted sense of self-love. Last quarter moon in Aquarius, reflect on your priorities. What is really important to you? I feel like you're at a point in your life where you're like, it's now or never. And I just heard, wow, I just heard the angels actually say my name. So I feel like you're sitting there and you've just said that to yourself. You're sitting there and you're saying, it's now or never, Cancer. It's now or never. Like, I'm ready. Like, what are my priorities? I didn't come this far to only come this far. That's what I'm getting from this. Step up and lead yourself. It feels like, it definitely feels like some kind of like trek or hike or Camino trail kind of vibe to it. Yeah, it feels like an expedition, a pilgrimage to go deeper. But it could just be that you're moving down the road. You know, or it could be that you're moving to a new city, not just in a country, or you're not just taking a vacation. It's any of those things. It involves you moving forward in some way and leading yourself first, because what you will find there is a deeper sense of self, a deeper understanding of your calling and your purpose, a deeper passion. And I feel health strongly there as well. Can we get some clarification on this message for Cancer, please? No wonder the cards were very specific. That is a very specific message coming through there. It's getting back to nature, and I feel like getting in touch with your wild side as well. like bringing out a side of yourself that you perhaps kept very closed off. And when you do reflect on your priorities, you'll understand that this is absolutely necessary for your growth and expansion. 7 of Swords at the bottom, okay? We have, a lot of cards. Queen of Swords. This is you being very clear with yourself. This is you reasserting your priorities, reminding yourself. It's also, I feel like, an inner conflict that you've had, an internal monologue that's been playing of like, you don't deserve it. No, this is a waste of time. That's not what you need to focus on right now. But what you're realizing is that you have a past life as a starseed, or you are a starseed and you have past lives on other realms, on other planets, on other like in other parallels. Okay, there's all sorts of possibilities with this starseed energy. It just feels like a past life has been calling to you to make this move and to connect with this person, to connect with this place. Okay, it definitely feels like a sense of place where you then connect deeper with love, because this is an overall love reading, but this sense of movement, this sense of going deep within, and it feels like Neptunian energy. It feels like Atlantis kind of energy, and you being a Cancer, that kind of makes sense, like water baby water baby energy. You have a nostalgia for a place that feels more like home, and when you find that place within and outside, like as above so below, I feel like that's where the deepest connection to your truth will be found. Your deepest connection to your truth. No longer lying to yourself. I feel like you feel like you've been ripped off. And you're finally coming to terms with that and addressing it and going, I don't want to be ripped off by love and life anymore. I feel like I've put myself in this position, and what I want is a cup of crystals, right? I want a cup of love that is overflowing and abundant. You've definitely had a higher level awakening here, okay? You've been battling yourself with this for a long time. And then you've got the Two of Swords. You've finally taken the blinders off, okay? You're finally taking the blinders off. And when you do, you see the Ace of Cups in front of you. And there's the Two of Cups. There's the divine connection you're actually looking for. When you divinely connect to self, you divinely connect to a better, higher love. That is a very 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups right there. With that rainbow in the background there, it feels like you go from woe to, or you go from like go to woe. You know what I mean? It feels like this move, this progression, this expansion, this like yes, it feels like a yes. And you had 2 yeses that came up in all that spill of cards at the beginning. You've been battling this decision of, am I worth it? Is it this? Is it that? Is it this person? Is it that person? The 2 and the 2, it feels like you've now made a very balanced decision that you do deserve reciprocity. You do deserve the give and take. You do deserve a sense of generosity, a sense of home. And you carry your home around with you on your, like in your shell, Cancer. So you really can make a home anywhere, but home is very important to you. And coming home to yourself is coming home to love. And that's why it may seem so scary, but you also are a starseed, so you've got this mission to move. And that, I mean, it's outside of your comfort zone, sure, but I feel like once you start moving, you realize that you were in the wrong place all along. You've been settling for less all along. The 2 energy is partnerships, it's balance, and it's duality, okay? But the second house also talks about value and valuing yourself, but it feels like valuing the truth, valuing your priorities, okay? Reflect on your priorities, valuing that creative urge, that creative calling. And when you value your heart space, I really feel like that's when abundance comes through. It's the physical body as well. So I really do get that sense of health is put into balance when you take the blinders off and change your environment in some way, okay? This also has to do, like the twos also have to do, or the second house has to do with material possessions. So you really could be asked to like have a big cleanse at the moment. And that could be like reflecting on your priorities. And you're like, well, what is really important to put in my shell to take with me in this situation? Abundance. Keep a positive mindset and manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. You know that is your birthright. You know it's your birthright. Photograph. Looking at your photographs, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Is it a place you've been before? Is it a place you've seen before in your dreams? Is it a place you vacationed to once before and there's a person there that you had a friendship with that then becomes like part of your abundant love? Oh, I could cry. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. You're being called in this direction for more than one reason, Cancer, and you know it. The runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. I feel like you've been running it in the wrong direction. You've been running towards ego instead of running to your heart, instead of running to truth, okay? And you need to stop that behavior. I think you've also been attracting runners in past relationships. Someone that didn't have the key to your heart. Someone that didn't have the key to your heart is missing you, and you're like, no, I'm worth better. There's someone out there. It's like a photograph in my mind, and there's that. Is it a Savage Garden song where it's like, yeah, it is. I knew I loved you before I met you. There's just this feeling of nostalgia about someone in a place that you may not have physically been, but it's like you've been there in your dreams. This feels very, very divine, very guided. It's just huge. Absolutely beautiful, Cancer. And if this is you already in a relationship, it's taking you to a whole other level, and possibly you guys moving together is going to bring about a lot of balance, okay? Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges, okay? If you believe you can have balance and take the blindfold off, there is an equal give and take, okay? Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. There is something better. You are ready for this. Reflect on your priorities. Go deeper about what you really want. Step up and lead yourself. Your emotions have really been fooling you. I think you've been confusing your emotions with your logic for a long time, Cancer. And you can't live like that. You're an emotional being. Tap into those emotions. Don't let them cloud and distort your vision. But in the best possible way. Like, don't let people tell you that you're a dreamer. That's actually your calling right now. And what's been clouding your vision is either other people's version of how you should live your life, or a version of your life that is more safe. And you know, you're used to just being safe, and you're like, oh, but I'm a homebody. Oh, but I'm this. Oh, but you know, this person needs me. No. You need yourself first. You have a longing for something better. Can we get a unicorn affirmator message for Cancer? Stop. Divine timing. Look at the flick from the universe. It's like, flick, I'm going to flick you. The universe like pushing you in the right direction. Time is of the essence, but you have been waiting for this moment. I'm like yelling at you. I'm so sorry. Everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management. Okay. Coming into divine alignment with self. I want to know what's at the bottom here. We have good things to come. Look at that. I'm going to hold both of these up so you can take a screenshot, because these affirmator messages are so freaking cute and cool. I love them. This one says, good things to come. There are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under the wrapping paper. But they will show up when the time is just right. And that's when I remember how much fun it is to be surprised. Let life surprise you. You are ready. Just remember to jump when you've been offered the key, okay? And this comes with personal growth at the bottom there. This comes with a lot of trust and self-trust. And I think that this isn't so much about love, but it's about getting closer to the love that you deserve. And incredibly so. Like, incredibly so. This is like divine. This is your divine birthright, I feel, Cancer. And it's putting you in alignment with someone who is just the most abundant person for you, and you for them. Okay, with this Two of Cups, it's yin and yang. It's beautiful. It's soulmate energy. Okay, so beautiful. Please let me know in the comments below what you are excited for, and if you come back at the end of the month and more of this has taken place, I want to know about it. Thank you for being here. I love you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.